This is my logo. 11 points, each one slightly rounded. I made it in Photoshop with the shape tool and then image traced it in Illustrator. Because I'm not a logo designer. Logo design doesn't make sense to me, and I suck at it. But when the average person hears that you're a graphic designer, they naturally assume that you can design logos. So when I tell them I can't, they go,
Huh? But I thought you were a graphic designer?
hey, come on now. Just because I'm not a logo designer doesn't mean I'm not a graphic designer.
Maybe you shouldn't pretend to be something you're not.
I need to learn logo. I could teach myself or even go to design school, whatever that is. But I'm impatient and consistently overestimate what my body is capable of. So when I need to solve a problem, I tend to come up with ideas that are a bit unconventional. Maybe I could design one logo a day, or like 10 every week, or 1,000 in 1,000 minutes. And no matter how ridiculous or idiotic that idea is, it sounds perfectly reasonable to me. Cool. Good morning. Did you have a good sleep? I had a nightmare that I had to design 1,000 logos in 1,000... Oh, no, that's just what I'm doing today. 1,000 minutes equates to 16 hours and 40 minutes, more than 2/3 of a day. I'll be taking 10-minute breaks between every 100 logos for eating and my well-being. 10 Illustrator files, each with 100 artboards in a 10x10 configuration. Yeah. 1,000 logo ideas from you, the people, submitted via Instagram question sticker and unread until now. 1 keyboard, 1 mouse, 1 webcam strikingly worse in quality than my main camera, and a very long day from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Manageable, as long as I start at 8 a.m. We are going deep into graphic design hours tonight. Finish time now estimated at 5 a.m. How are we all doing? We feeling good about this? I'm feeling great. Can't you tell? I couldn't be more ecstatic about what I'm about to get into. That's insane. I flew out of the gates. Everything was clicking. 1 minute felt like a lifetime, but in a good way, you know? Like, every logo had some kind of thought behind it. I wasn't just getting them done for the sake of getting them done. I was learning. I can already tell that my brain is evolving in unique ways. We have to move on to the next logo. I'm using apple chancery and I'm having fun. Look, guys, it's the oil. It's the oil. Why am I kerning? There's no need. No, no, no! But a minute is still a minute, and I quickly realized there's only so much you can do in those 60 seconds, or in American terms, 60 Fahrenheit. Choose a font, choose an accent color, and if you're efficient, incorporate some sort of symbol or shape to tie it all together. And let's be honest, that's pretty much all there is to logo design anyway. Ha! Oh! He's right behind me, isn't he? These aren't half bad, I'm telling you right now. You also can't give every logo equal attention. You need rest sets. If you're proud of the logo you've just made, you need to accept the next few are going to be pretty rough. Logo 73, for example, is what I would call a rest logo, and what minimalists would call a masterpiece. Okay, 100 done. Wow.
Say what, first 80? First 80, I was on fire. I was absolutely on fire. This is using a lot of energy.
A hot start that will definitely be sustained for another 15 hours. I can confidently say there are some gems here. Tom Yapper's got a real nice charm to it. Pour in Order is a respectful homage. I think this is a kazoo. A dog bow made me feel like I was doing something productive with my time. And Kate Middleton editing would have been a lot funnier if I uploaded this video in March when I designed these logos. Haha. Classic Elliot. Nothing amazing, but if the quality of the logos are this good, this early on, then like imagine how good they'll be after practicing 900 more times, you know? Like they'll be so good, right? Because they have to be. Otherwise, why the fuck would I do this? We gotta do it. We gotta do it. This is, holy shit. Yeah, we have to do it. Beautiful breeze coming in right now. And Sisyphus continues to push the boulder up the hill. This can't be good for me. So at this point, if this was another 100 designs in 100 minutes video, I would be done by now. And you can't really shake that thought, right? So you have to stay positive. 900 to go? I'm gonna be the best logo designer ever.
Cow shoes. Cow shoes. Cow shoes.
20 more logos down and I had turned on the perspective grid in Illustrator that subsequently crashed Illustrator.
No.
I somehow managed to turn on this grid like once a month and still couldn't tell you the keyboard shortcut that turns it off. And to save you a Google, the shortcut is Command-Shift-I. But how much do you trust me?
That's meant to be a wine bottle. The cat is a wine bottle, guys. This is almost How I Met Your Mother core. This is too early for the... It's 164 is way too early for that. That's funny.
New problem. It didn't take long before I kind of ran out of fonts. And I have a lot of fonts. I'm fonted up. If I use the same font twice, I felt unoriginal. And originality is impossible. I still wanted each logo to have its own unique feel. Copying past logo ideas felt lazy, which is a ridiculous thing to feel when designing 1000, but I tried to avoid falling into any kind of patterns. Variety was always the goal, but patterns inevitably started to emerge. Text below oval. Text in oval. Text.
Happy 200, everyone. Any joy that I had in the first 100 has left me. I really wanted to stay positive for the first like 500 and then let like the madness of it all take over. But I think I'm relying on that now to bring any kind of positivity to this. I think I need this to destroy me before I can see the light.
Hey, don't listen to that guy. Yeah, he's lying for attention. Look at these logos instead. Lit Candles looks nice, but isn't too practical as a logo, all things considered. A Milky Monday has a certain intrigue to it. Jester and Socks with Rocks both impressed me. Missing Piece is meant to be like a jigsaw piece, which is symbolic and therefore good. And Bart Boy it's a logo, isn't it?
4 more times, then I'm done. What I've done so far. 4 more times of what I've done so far. Wow.
Trust me when I say this whole thing relies on discipline. Something I do not have. I'll say it again. I did this challenge in March. I am 38 years old now. The Pomodoro method is when you work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. That is good and realistic. I would work for 100 minutes and then take a 10-minute break. That is not good or realistic. Every minute wasted took me further into the night. Discipline was key. Keep your breaks to 10 minutes max.
Hello everyone, as you can tell, my break went a little bit over time. And that is because I had an important phone call to take with a potentially life-changing opportunity that and I hopefully will be able to tell you about it soon.
So I got a call asking if I wanted to be on the next season of Survivor Australia. This is not a joke. I cannot stress this enough. And after thinking about it for a few weeks, I ended up saying no because I decided I wanted to focus on my YouTube channel. We would have filmed the whole season by now. And I'm pretty sure it was for the next season, which is Brain vs. Brawn. And I'm curious as to which one they would have put me on. Am I right? I probably should have gone on Survivor Australia looking back. The prospect of how many iced lattes I could buy with 500,000 Australian dollars worth of prize money introduced a bizarre but necessary energy into my head.
I haven't felt this good since Logo 1. Watermelon wine. It's a chicken drumstick, but the stick, oh, that's got to be one of the worst things I've ever come up with.
I was in the zone for these logos. I could feel my senses heightening. Every logo had its own purpose. Color theory felt like it was in my blood. Volleyball in a ball. Yes. Volleyball in a ball.
I know that the point of this, the point of this challenge is so, it's so that it's important for me to...
Some huge steps forward in this 100, seriously. Like, I reckon these are pretty good logos, man. Don't you think so too? Half and half. Half sans serif, half serif. That's a smart design choice. They'd pay you $1 million to do that. Cooper's Coffee, the blue, and like the cup is very cute. Like put that on a t-shirt or something. Holy rat. Look at the way the A and the Y touch. Like that's, you can't just come up with this stuff. No, organic mechanic. Like look, I drew it's because it's organic, right? Like I'm getting better, right? Like, don't you think so?
Less than a third away from finishing. We are less than 1/3 away from finishing. This is the worst thing I've ever done in my
life. Fuck me, what am I doing? Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. There's nothing wrong with using Bada Boom for the Urban Outfitters logo. Nothing wrong with it at all. Okay, so I'm going to start this part a little bit differently, okay? So here are what the first 300 look like. Yeah? And then here's what the next 100 look like. Just wanted to show you the, A logo should be memorable. It should be, it needs to be scalable. There should be many different forms of it. It needs to exist on its own. People need to see it. And when they see it, they need to go, that's it. That is Panda Ramen. That's how I know Panda. Of course, that's Panda Ramen. The sun had gone down, and I hadn't hit the halfway point yet, which was a curious realization. Daytime is for work. Nighttime is for bed. And at this point, I was at least 10 hours away from bed. And all I wanted was to be ramped up. Fuck me. And I just wanted to go to... Jesse, mate, you shoot a lot of threes, do you? We could use you on the Washington Wizards, let me tell you that. Now, I'm used to working late hours. I've done it my whole life. I'm a graphic designer by day, but I'm mainly a graphic designer by night. If any comedians out there want to license that joke, I'd love to get in touch. Now, I used to think it was because that's what being a graphic designer means. But I can now realize that it's probably because I got diagnosed with ADHD in July this year. So if I'm being honest, I wasn't too upset. I mean, if this challenge continued until sunrise, like, how funny would that be to capture on film, right? Maybe I'd finally be a morning person. Am I right? A very weird group of... what happened to my love for color? I genuinely think this will, like, whenever I need to design a logo, I can come back to these and I will find something I can take and, like, be inspired by. My God, he's right. Genuinely. Like at the end of this, I'll essentially have like 1,000 logo templates that I could just send to a client and be like, pick one, you know? Could this be the smartest thing I've ever done? Which was the point all along. I just happened to be filming it. I would be doing this if there was no channel. Maybe the client will like the clean text alignment of Cola for Girls, or the font contrast in Gibby Butter, or even the tight spacing of Elliot is a cool beer, or the organic vibe of Pop-Up Bike, you know? Maybe they'll love them all. Yeah. Maybe they will love them all. Maybe I'll be a real graphic designer after all. Ha ha, ha ha ha. Let's get back into it, everyone. There's a worrying energy in this footage. Watching it back, I realized that my beady eyes stay wide open the majority of the time, and that I breathe through my mouth a lot, which is probably something I should look into. After maybe logo 350, I think I had a realization that all the logos were pretty much the same. Like individually, there's a bunch of variety, but if you zoom out and look at the whole journey so far, there's no obvious signs of progression aside from the concerning grayscale error of the last 100. It appears as though 1 minute is not only too short for any technical advancements, it's also too short for any narrative development. Chicken Run, what do I do with this? In 15 seconds. Change the color? That's it. Don't you get it? That's all I can do. Next one. Dish soap. Fucking hell. I'd been in front of the computer for almost 10 hours at this point. Morale was running low, especially when you have to design a logo that reminds you of your current situation. Thanks for the suggestions, everyone. So funny, because oh wow. The physical toll on my body was starting to show too. My eyes were dry and weary. My legs already shake constantly, so they were very sore. And my ass hurt. I did 500 logos in 500 minutes. Has like a perfectly nice ring to it, yeah? I could quit right now and no one would know. And I thought I wasn't a quitter. But everyone is allowed to quit once. And I am always right. Done. 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 Another 100. Fuck. I'll tell you what though. The quality ain't that bad.
some of these aren't that bad.
Bali Tourism, Bad Apple, 789, Cheddar, Mr. Ace, maybe not duck helmets, but there's good stuff here, right? But it was the routine that was eating away at my mind. It was that damned 4-step routine. Type the text, choose a font, pick a color, something else. It was simple. Type the text, choose a font, pick a color, something else. Every time. Type the text, choose a font, pick a color, something else. Type the text, choose a font, pick a color, something else. Type the text, choose a font, pick a color, something else. Type the font, something else, choose the text, choose something, text type, something else.
So I've had a think, and I think this is like the halfway point, and to give me the inspiration I need to keep going through the night, I need to mix it up a bit. So I've been enjoying the drawing. I'm going to draw this 100 and see what happens, because I think that'd be fun. I'd like to draw 100.
Oh, sorry. I think that we can all agree that this was a spark of genius from the boy. Drawing is a lovely way to spend time. When I was a kid, I spent hours and hours drawing Pokemon and little characters. This is a way of connecting with that inner child, right? It's a necessary change of pace. Drawing activates a different part of the brain. A thrilling creative side that releases powerful endorphins to keep you focused and creative. I'd like to think this is true logo design. When fonts are stripped away from you, you can't rely on typography anymore. You have to lock in on symbolism and how images speak more than words and use like 10 times more brain power in each logo. 10 times more. With each digital brushstroke, I could feel my body and mind recharging, ready for the next 400. I'm a new man. You know what? I'll say it. I'm not just a logo designer, I'm a logo artist. This is by far the best decision I've ever made.
This is worse than the logos. Oh, why did I do this to myself? Frog. Frog. Frog.
So that was meant to fix everything. That was the whole point of that. The last couple of hundred have been awful. This was meant to this was like the restart. What happened? Because it can't just be a bad experience from start to finish, right? Like there has to be, like you'd think there would be some good in the middle. Don't get me wrong. I knew this would be hard. I knew there would be like a breakdown, but I thought it would at least happen at like logo like 900, right? I refuse to believe I didn't learn anything though, because you don't draw 100 logos and not take anything. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up some of the logos that I just did, and I reckon the symbolism will be so clear that I should be able to tell you what the original prompt was that inspired. It made. Okay, so no idea. Oh, smitten. Yes, smitten. See? Because the S in the mitten, right? Smitten. It's like smart. Smitten. Yes. Smitten.
Here we go. 600 to 700. It's 1206. This is healthy. This is good. Excuse me, W Illustrator. May I have 100 more logos? Oh, I think so. I think that'd be nice.
I'm having so much fun right now. I started disassociating a long time ago. It is after midnight, and my second win is hit, and I feel alive again. Every single logo I've made is good. I am good logo designer.
I'm typing HE into the thing because I wanted to type help.
I set out to complete a challenge, and I'm going to complete that challenge because of course I am. Haha, this is so easy. Why did I ever doubt myself or complain? Like all I had to do was keep going. Haha.
Oh, wow. I don't look at myself very often. You think I look at this and go, I'm proud of this? No, I look This is just, everything's just a number right now. I'm happy.
This is how you learn. I could write a whole self-help course about how good this method is for learning. I've learned so much I could break down in tears at any moment. A logo should be memorable. A logo should be scalable. A logo should have many different forms of it. A logo should exist on its own. A logo needs to be seen. A logo should have many different scalable. A logo memorable needs to be scalable forms of it. A logo should exist on its logo scale memorable. A logo should be I am ascending to a plane of excellence only found on r/graphic_design. The future of the industry is safe in these hands. I hope Pentagram Studios watches this video and goes, damn, we missed out on a good one.
We're back. Elliot's back. 145. I'm gonna give these next 100 a better effort, I think, than these ones here. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to what I know, I think, and just go with what works. Only 300 left, everyone. That's so exciting. Only 300 left. Well, let's make it quick then.
I'm so good at logo design that I don't even need the full minute anymore. I can pump these out in like 50 seconds. And isn't that just the most impressive thing you've ever heard? Have I justified doing this entire thing yet? Am I having fun? What is fun? Why are you talking to me like I know what that might be? There was an Elliot who had hobbies and friends and had a real passion for design, but none of that matters anymore. It's really not that hard, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. All right? I want to see everyone design 1,000 logos in 1,000 minutes. I'm officially a logo designer now. I can do real graphic design work. I'm more than just a design-fluencer YouTuber who makes graphic design-related content. I'm a real graphic designer now. I'm a real graphic designer.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
What's up, guys? Here are some logos I just did that I would like to show you. First, we got Jao. Look at this one. This is sick. The O is especially cool, don't you think? This is the Craven Raven. Lovely colors on this one. I really like how this one turned out. We've got NYC. A beautiful drop shadow. Very cool. Simple logo. Nice. The Flying Pig. This one looks like a restaurant or maybe a fancy restaurant. The head shed, of course, we've got the head shed, guys. Isn't that so funny?
I get it now. I get it. I think I understand what it's all for. I'm getting better. So I'm gonna probably have a little bit to eat, and then let's get back into it. I'm feeling. Let's finish this off. Let's go till morning. Why not? Okay. Cool. Talk to you soon. The saxophone. Type the text, choose a font, pick a color.
Hey, Elliot, you okay there?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah, I had a nightmare. I designed 1,000 logos in 1,000.
No, you did that.
Hey?
Elliot, you did that 11 months ago.
11?
Almost 12, actually.
Oh. Well, did I finish?
No, you quit. You just stopped. You were too exhausted, so you just stopped and went to bed.
Oh. Well, everyone's allowed to quit once.
Yeah, but you stopped after 800. You filmed 800 to 900 a few months later and just faked the time in the back.
That's pretty smart, actually. Do you think people would notice?
Well, now that I've mentioned it, I think, yeah.
Yeah, no, true. That's
yeah.
Pretty, yeah. I don't get it,
yeah.
man.
You okay, mate?
Yeah. I just I'm just so tired.
Yeah, get some sleep. Don't be too hard on yourself. 900 is huge.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. 900.
Then the client said, thank you. This is perfect. No revisions. And the graphic designer went to sleep for 8.5 hours. The end.
Thank you, second Elliot. Good night.
You sure you're okay, mate? You've been real quiet recently.
Yeah. No, I'm all good. It's just, like, it's all good. Good night.
Good night. Hey, do you want to know what you were doing the last year?
I thought I didn't do anything.
You did plenty of things. Let me tell you about them. You hit 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, and now you're close to 300, which you never thought was possible. Minecraft flew you to London to do a huge artist collab where you met a bunch of amazing and talented people. You did a talk in LA at Canva's annual conference with the one and only Kel Lauren, and you two became really good friends after years of only messaging on Instagram. You guys then started a whole collaborative YouTube channel together, and it's doing really well. You love doing it, and are only just getting started. You got diagnosed with ADHD, which sent you into an absolute spiral, but has been the most validating and rewarding experience. You finally tried stand-up comedy again, and did your first solo show that sold out, and even won an award, proving graphic designers can be funny. You got to travel Japan with the best person ever, who I also love, and you almost ruptured your eardrum in Kyoto. And finally, just the other week, we all moved in together to a new place. You're designing and making videos like you used to, and you finally finished this video.
Ventura Highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, the nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. 'Cause the free wind is blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air.
Hey, Elliot, one last thing. You don't need to design 1,000 logos to be a graphic designer. You don't even need to do logo design at all. You know what? I don't think anyone really likes logo design anyway. I reckon they're just trying to find some kind of purpose in their work, and that's fine. But it's not for everyone. It's just graphic design at the end of the day. It's not that serious. Go easy on yourself. You'll get there. Everyone does eventually. Just try to have fun along the way. That's an easy enough ask, I think. You can do that.